And what's your earliest memory of knowing that there was female inequality?
Gosh, that's a really great question. I mean, it's probably on a cellular level before I was ever conscious of it. I think growing up as a boy in a Puerto Rican household and being the baby boy and getting more than my sister got and being aware of that and frankly taking advantage of it because I was the little brother. It starts on a family level and then you see how that spreads sort of systemically. But I think causes like this and organizations like Girls Be Heard help address that.
You're so influential and you have such a giving spirit. How do you use your spotlight for good?
It's actually kind of tough, but I think it becomes like my parents. They told me that for some reason I was born this way, so don't let it go to waste. Use it to help people. There's a lot of people who need help out there. And if you can just tell your story, even if it's quick, somebody in this crowd will get it and understand it. It'll click with them. And so don't let that go to waste and take every opportunity to make an impression.
They say home is where the heart is. And our next guest definitely has a knowledge of homes, but today we're going to talk about his heart.
Like the reason we're here today and the reason I participate in Walk of Our Kids and try to get art and kids as involved in my business as possible is because I was incredibly fortunate to have such a loving family to allow me to do the stuff that I wanted to do, which was paint, which was draw. And it was awesome just to see the kids there, and they were so intense on the guys and doing the garages and everything, because it's two buildings that are kind of side by side, which was great because now your source and everything and Walk of Our Kids is going to be out there to the whole world.
And what about that message that was delivered?
Oh, it was huge, like you said. So we definitely appreciate it, and we were just very honored that we could have that platform to kind of shine a light on what we're doing.
And I feel like if there's a higher power or some sort of spiritual life, I really feel like I lost my leg for a reason because of that strong, strong will and that never looking back attitude. I can impart that on new amputees.
So we're here at your Chris Canty Foundation football camp. As you can see, there's all these kids. So how's it going?
It's going great. It's always exciting to be able to work with the young people. Over 300 campers this year.
Nice.
So we're just really excited. The camp continues to grow. We continue to use the platform of athletics to teach life lessons to the kids.
Then gaining a lot of weight. I had a wheat allergy and I tried to get over it by just overeating because I was teased for not being able to eat certain things, and then I was eating them to gain attention, and I gained all this weight and I started getting teased for that. So I told my story of being bullied, and I said, how many of you out there have been bullied? So 500 hands will go up. And then I say, how many of you guys would like to share your story of being bullied like I did? 499 go down, but there's always one kid, so courageous, gets a round of applause. Wow. He gets up there and they break down. They get so emotional reliving kind of the moment, and then all the hands start going up of other kids that want to share, and it's so great. It really is.
And you're able to reach 500 little souls. We are here at the United Nations for the International Day of Sport for Development and Peace, where the Jack Brewer Foundation and Brewer Sports International is shining that spotlight brightly on the amazing work that sport can do.
Because a lot of people look up to us as athletes, and they love the game that we play. So for us to play the game we play the way that we do and use this platform to talk about world peace and go into these communities like Jack does in Haiti.
It's sport for development. It's something that we're passionate about. Sport has done so much for me personally in my life, and so we've built an organization to help advocate and push for social issues around sport and using it as a catalyst.
I didn't have a father. I grew up just my mom and my two older brothers. Yeah, we had my uncles were around, but my father was not around. So these men, I guess they saw what my mother had been doing in order to nourish and just embellish on my being.
It's a really difficult disease, and to seeing my grandmother go through it, and more than that, seeing my father, who it's my grandmother on my dad's side, go through that, which is showing up to the hospital and she doesn't recognize him. So I just think that it's a disease that we still need to learn a whole lot more about, and so I think that it's a perfect opportunity to shine the spotlight on.
And we urge you to get involved within these causes, and that's why we introduce you to these amazing organizations. The celebrities, the stars, the Broadway stars, and the influential people are there to tell you why the causes are important to them. So here you can find out real inner details about why people care about the causes that they get involved with. And we leave you always with the question of what cause do you shine your spotlight on? Because you have a spotlight, and we want you to shine it brightly on a cause that speaks to you and get involved with an amazing organization doing incredible work. So thanks so much for watching Spotlight On.